Wolves wanted to go there, we were always going to be going there, and hence we've gone there. But I will say, from Wolves' perspective, they saw Falcons last week.
So for me, if you're Wolves, bang, double hard breach ban, third hard breach ban, and let's see how Falcons manage. I just think target banning Falcons in a lot of ways, you know, you take away the Demos, you take it whatever.
Inside and slow things down. I think it was, I tell you what, that's one way to start a bit of a hamstring, Tim. You get
lean on them, they're going to rely on them to do the breaching that they want. If Solotov manages to take down Noodle, is Solotov going to be on the from the opposite perspective? They don't need to start panicking just yet. They do have time. The hatches are open. That is not going to help them though. Tyrant manages to find Solotov.
Cool your way around those ones, Tim, but they are being picked apart. This is why roaming and why aggressive play can be so effective, is you punish players on the attacking side by taking away critical utility as they get near the site. There's very little vertical destruction that's gone on, it's worth noting. However, they've dropped themselves in towards Church here, Tim. Got themselves the main wall being opened up in this 3 versus 3, but not a lot of time to go. Wolves could do this on the clock.
Usus is going to be dropped down. Shaiko finds leader elsewhere, so effectively 2 versus 2. Tyrant manages to find Shaiko, and it's all up to Brede. 7 seconds left to go. Doesn't really have time to be picking his man up. If Wolves hear this, surely they just mop it up. Krex is going to do exactly that. Picks up 2 more.
Just saw our observers. Thank you very much for that little picture-in-picture to say what's going on that side of the map. Cracks another entry. Those Brede to pull down. And Tim, look who's gone. It's one of your hard breaches. And the second one's gone as well. Cracks has removed both of them at this spot here. And this has been this big...
Right now, Falcons are going to need one of those magic moments. Shaco knows, he sees them cross. Tries to go in and do something with it, but Krex is there once again. He is looking good for a second.
May make it a 4th here as well. He's got himself dug. It makes it 4. Was so on for the ace there, but shut down by Usus, the dream denier. Not that it matters, because after all that work done by Krex, it's a 1 versus 4 for Usus. And Falcons, they're looking a bit out of sorts.
Try to cause a nuisance. 45 seconds left to go, and this is the time for Wolves to really hold on. They need to find a kill or 2, and it's not happening. As Solotov, Brede managed to find 1 apiece, and they've got the call on the Valkyrie coming on the flank as well. Surely this one is Falcons.
I mean, Valkyrie's big problem here, of course, is that the call is coming in as well at the same time, and Solotov just does not miss. That Blackbeard, terrifying to deal with. Would not be surprised if it gets banned away on our next site, as he finds himself too. But will he have his Krex moment here, Tim? He's got to get all 5, bearing in mind his first 2 kills in the game have come in this round alone. Plant is going on down, Azza finds another. Surely Falcons don't lose this one now. They've got it finished off. However, I was going to say there's no shield on side. But
remember I said at the beginning, they need to make sure that they're not missing any tick boxes, and that's exactly what they did. They got that CCTV wall, so they've just taken that little bit of map control and then moved away from it and used the blitz elsewhere. And I like that from Falcons, not over-committing to something just because you know what, that's a possibility. How about that though? Tyrant with an absolute beauty onto Solotov on the reverse. Noodle finds Usus. 4 versus 3, and Krex just going to make that life a living nightmare. Doesn't do damage anymore, but slowing Leak Effect down enough that he couldn't do anything about it. 3 versus 2, and Wolves might just have broken the back of this attack, but they do have a Wasp in the room, Des!
It's all about the distraction though, Tim. They've got themselves in here into a 2v1. Leak it back, and Brede, they turn it around on its head. Teams have really woken up to the strength of, especially with those changes now where you can't see through the light wall. Oh no, Azza's got a freebie there onto Solotov, who was looking to get the jacuzzi wall over. It's just how much time is being wasted here, right? That's the critical thing. Like, I was going to say, maybe they baited here by the thought that a rotate wave is coming on through, and Leakerback has just crouch walked in, picked up 2 kills for himself. It's that Falcons effect again, Tim. The players can work magic when you need them to at times, and that's exactly what Leakerback has done. Correct spinning around onto Shaiko though on that construction window takes away a lot of the pressure on that back angle. So now the back's pushing in through Jacuzzi wall. Can they get away with it against 3? They shouldn't be able to, but they're in a great position right now.
They're going to plant here because Brede has managed to get in. He's got some space. The smoke canister is now stopping that line of sight. They have to push through and challenge Leakerback, who manages to get 1, 2. Can he find an ace on the round? He just needs to find that last man. Brede picks him up. All that Falcons care about is the round, but that is a leader.
Play this merry-go-round against the Monty, trying to pick out shots against players who stood in behind it. It's not a bad spot to be in, and now they're in a 5 versus 3. Surely we don't see another man advantage going against them, right?
Leakerback's still on board there, so let's be honest, anything could happen. He's been the saviour a couple of times. He downed 1, he's going to finish him there. Azza taken out, that's 4 versus 3, and it starts to give for Falcons as they come in. Breede working the shield again, manages to take down Tyrant. And
they've done all the work through Dirt here, not bother with Blue at all. Kitchen and Dirt was enough for them. Now they've got to deal with the pressure here as well. Knocks him off the back of it, and in we go. Here comes the support yet again, Tim. Could not be happy that they've got the entry in 5 out of 6 rounds. They've had a 2-man advantage in the majority of those rounds. Yeah.
I know users threw a kill in the middle of there as well. But Likafak and Breede, as a duo, have just been going in, dominating sites, putting diffusers down. A nightmare and get him killed. He's trying to rotate his way out there. You can't. You can't with the hatch open. Let him get to Des. It can't happen.
I don't think it matters. Think correct. Not going to that C4. Okay.
I was impressed. We won there.
I mean, they need something to help him out here, Tim, and apparently being on a stake on the ground on his belly is certainly a way to get things moving. Uses falls down now. Crack starts his march on 4 to 3 versus 3. Rounded towards, but no, Likafak. It's that name again, Tim. We can't stop saying it. 13 kills in a row. Tyrant trying to do what he can, stepping in towards the fire and the flames. Shaiko with a close down. It'll go horribly wrong. He could get 2 kills here. Of course, can't hit the site players, but this could be real damage for them. In comes 1, gets a freebie, spins for the second, but there's no drop onto the hatch just yet. That's 14 kills in a row.
How did they not know, Des? I really thought that they had his position locked down, but then just running completely blind to construction and punished for it. And now time starts to become a factor. Likafak gets himself back into CCTV to start pressuring the windows. Is there another? Yes. Make it 15 in a row. Is he going to continue? Users manages to find Tyrant. Leader finally shuts him down. It's 15-1, but Falcons are 2 versus 1 now. 8 seconds left to go, and again the damage was done to the Wolves' attack. 80% of the round they got right.
It absolutely matters most. Now, tries they might. I'm pretty sure they could shoot this out if they get this one right, Tim. And sure enough, it's gone. Wall stays closed.
And that is now a big, big problem for Wolves. Falcons get the opener, and guess who it is? It's going to be Likafak taking down Krex. They're trying to take over Garage Catwalk here, but they are then going to face pressure from inside of CCTV, potentially. They have got the mirror window open, which makes it a little bit tough, but Falcons, they can play around that cash door. They can play to put a little bit of pressure from this side. You've got Tyrant outside playing that mirror window. To be honest, Falcons just don't even need to look at him, because he can't get inside from there, so what does it matter? Shaiko manages to pick up a double. It's a flawless round. It's almost a flawless game from Falcons. They look...
By the way, not only just one pick, multiple times they were in a 5v3. Yeah. And they just keep throwing it away. And you know what? It's a 7-2. You know what? Falcons get 3 points. But I will say one thing. I don't think anyone in that lobby is happy about his team's performance.
No.
Even Likafak, even on 16 kills, even though he had an amazing game, he's probably not happy about his team's performance, because the only reason these guys won, once again, just like 1 week ago, it was Solotov carrying that team on Clubhouse. Well, now it's Likafak carrying that team on Clubhouse. It's great. They've got great individuals, but...